In 10 years on the force, Officer Mark Jordan had seen it all, from reckless teenagers to belligerent drunks. Nothing surprised him anymore, or so he thought. It was a quiet Tuesday night, the kind where the engine hums steady, the radio crackles low, and the moon hangs heavy over an empty stretch of highway. Peaceful, almost too peaceful. That's when he saw it, a black sedan, sleek and shadowy, drifting between lanes, cut to flashing red and blue lights slicing through the darkness. Instinct took over. Mark hit the lights, eased behind the wheel, and pulled the car over to the shoulder. He adjusted his hat, steadied his breath, and stepped into the cool night air. "Mark, license and registration, please." The driver's window slid down. A young woman, late 20s, auburn hair and a loose ponytail, met his gaze with a steady calm that caught him off guard. No panic, no guilt, just calm. She handed over the documents wordlessly. As Mark glanced down, something stopped him cold. Tattoo, barely visible beneath the sleeve of her jacket, a crescent moon, cradling a single star. His chest tightened. He knew that tattoo. Flashback, a sunny day, a young girl laughing under a tree, the same tattoo gleaming on her wrist. His sister, Emily. 20 years ago, she vanished, just gone. A walk that never turned into a return. Search parties, prayers, silence. He was just a kid, but he remembered that tattoo, her love for the stars, her dream of becoming an astronomer, and the night their world collapsed. Back to present. Mark's hands tremble as he returns the ID mark. Softly. "Where did you get that tattoo?" She looked at him, unreadable. "Woman. It's a long story, but it's not mine." She reaches into the glove box, pulls out a worn photograph, a younger version of herself, but not quite. More innocent, more familiar. "Woman. That's my mother. She gave me this car, and this tattoo. Said it was a symbol of hope, of never giving up, no matter how dark the night." Mark's heart skipped. "Mark," barely audible. "Your mother, what's her name?" She hesitated, then spoke. "Woman. Emily. Emily Harris." Mark whispers. "Emily. She was alive. Alive. Woman, she's been living in another state, under a new name. She never stopped searching for her family, but she was afraid of what might happen if she came back." Mark places a hand gently on her shoulder. "Mark, take me to her, please." Montage. The drive through night. Headlights. On a winding road, Mark's eyes wet with emotion, gripping the wheel. They pulled into a quiet driveway. A modest house, warm light spilling from the windows. The door opened, and there she was. Older now. Gray streaks in her hair. Lines of time carved into her face, but those eyes. Those same bright eyes. Emily, softly. "Mark." Mark, choked up. "Emily." They ran to each other. No words. Just years of pain and longing colliding into a single, desperate embrace, fade into them sitting in a cozy living room. Photo albums, warm lighting, teacups untouched. Emily spoke of the night she vanished. A stranger had been watching her. He took her, held her for years. She finally escaped. But fear kept her from returning. She built a life, changed her name. But she never stopped remembering. "Emily, I thought about you every day. I wanted to come home, but I was terrified. Terrified he'd find me again, terrified you'd moved on without me." Mark, gripping her hand. "You're safe now. You're home." Family reunions, joyful tears, laughter echoing through a home once filled with silence. Emily meeting Mark's wife, his children calling her Aunt Emily. And the young woman who started it all, Emily's daughter, wasn't just a passenger on a dark highway. She was a bridge, a living legacy, a reminder that even after 2 decades of silence, family has a way of finding each other. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey, a story of pain, hope, and reunion. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.